Throughout history, we, as humans, have used the power of our minds to achieve incredible and amazing feats. In reality, our minds are simply tools we use to create our thoughts. And the quality of our thoughts determines the quality of our experiences. A simple shift in perception will quickly and easily improve how you feel and what you believe is possible, helping you to achieve all of your personal goals, even those that previously seemed unattainable. Join us now as we explore the vast landscapes of our minds. This is Mind Over Matter.
Good evening and welcome to Mind Over Matter TV. I'm Mitch Friedman, and unfortunately Brandelyn couldn't be here tonight. She's on vacation, so hope you're having a great time, Brandy. And what we like to do with our TV show is help you to find tools, techniques, even tricks so that you can overcome your obstacles, reach your goals, and feel better. So to do that today, I have a really good friend of mine here, Barbara Besser. So welcome to the show, Barbara.
Thank you so much, Mitch.
Oh, my pleasure, yeah. Barbara is a visionary artist. So tell us a little bit about that, how you came up with that name, and what is visionary art?
Okay. My interpretation of visionary art is one who sees the world beyond the physical. So it might be called metaphysical art. It's a way of seeing the unseen, seeing what's really, really there. And it comes forth to me, through me, very easily, and it's such a blessing. It's just a way of seeing. It's a way of seeing. And it's vision upon vision upon vision.
So how did you get started with this? It seems like, I mean, we just did a session before the interview today. I really wanted to get an idea of what this was about. So Barbara did this beautiful portrait that I'll be showing you in a minute. And it seems like you have such a gift with all of this. Yeah, it was such a beautiful experience to have that portrait done. So tell me a little bit about the gift. How did you get started with this?
I'd like to back up just a little bit, because
Sure.
when people think of portrait, they think of a physical portrait,
Right.
their face. And this is a metaphysical portrait. So it's I call it a transpersonal mirror. It's like seeing yourself beyond yourself. So we come through in this physical body, but what I'm able to see through vision, if you will, is your spiritual essence, your energetic signature, because it is all about energy, it is all about vibration. So I have the gift of seeing your energy signature. And it comes through in segments, in colors, in sections, with information from spirit. And so the session includes all of that, with intuitive guidance and information, and a piece, a visual piece that's ready to be framed, which is what you'll be showing.
Yeah. So when you talk about the energy, are you talking about, I know that I'm kind of curious, and maybe there's somebody out there thinking, are we talking about auras that you're seeing?
People are familiar with the term aura, and many of you may have had an aura photograph, Kirlian photography. This is beyond the aura, or different than the aura. The aura is an outer emanation of light, and that is interpreted with color. This comes from within. The image that you'll show came from within you. So it's different than the aura, and it is more defined than the aura. Many of the aura photographs are general areas of color. This is much more specific, with specific images, shapes, forms, and information.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead. I've got we're talking about the portrait. I'm going to go ahead and show everybody my portrait. Is that all right?
Absolutely.
So before I show this to you, I just want to give you an idea about how this all got started. I know when Barbara got here, I was so curious about it. Like, what are we going to do? Is she going to ask me questions and then do the portrait? But what we did is I just put my hands in yours, and there was this immediate connection. It was just so cool. And before you did the portrait, you actually gave me some really amazing information. So the gift goes beyond just the painting part. The gift is also, there seems to be a real intuitive chat that you gave me as well. And it was so right on. And it was so in time, like timely, because as you were saying all this, all of what you were saying just started for me yesterday. And sort of started moving in today. It was such a confirmation and validation for me.
Wonderful.
So it was just so beautiful, and that's how it all got started. And then Barbara started to draw this amazing painting that I'm going to show you right now. I mean, when I look at this picture, it's me.
Yes, it is.
It's
because
just
it
me.
came from within you, through me. I'm just merely a vehicle of transference. And so it is your essence. And when you look at it, of course you relate to it because it is you. It is you.
And I'm so curious about, like, how does it show up for you? Like, when you sit down and start doing this, you closed your eyes, and we, like I said, we made this great connection. Does it just pop into your mind as a full photo portrait, or does it come in bits and pieces?
It's more like bits and pieces. It's sections, segments, almost like little clips on a film frame, like film frames. So the images that come through, the information that comes through, generally is right on the mark with what's going on with the person. Some people ask about illness. Do I see illness, or do I ever see dark? And more often than not, I actually have done hundreds of these, and only 2 have I had some concerns. And so usually it's they're bright colors, very beautiful images, and there's no need for concern. And if I had a concern, I would certainly share that.
Excellent. That was going to be my next question, because I love it when people are actually confrontational. I mean, people come to have the spiritual portrait and they want the information, you know, and it seems to me if it's showing up, it's probably time for them to hear it. So A+. So how have you used this gift? Like, for who can really benefit from this?
Okay. Anyone can benefit, anyone that's ready to see themselves at a deep level, anyone that wants to grow and change, wants to take a new step in their life, or wants to see what might be there for them that they can't see themselves. It could be a child, it could be an adult, it could be a couple. I've done these for many individuals who are just at a place in their life where they're saying, you know, show me. What is it all about? Let me see. What can you do to assist me here? I need to get to the next level, or through that next doorway. How can you help me? So it has been very effective for many, many people. Recently, I saw a client who came after a month and a half. She had a piece done, and she, after a month and a half, she said, you know, I'm really ready. I've made a lot of choices and changes in my life. I'm really ready to see what's going on now, even though I usually suggest 4 to 6 months. I'm ready. And the image was so beautiful and so expansive, and was a true reflection of what she had chosen to do in her spiritual life. And so for her, it was an acknowledgement and like a transpersonal mirror for her. So it was a beautiful way to say, yes, here you are. You can see the differences, the choices that you've made. You can see that there is a result here.
It's such validation, you know, that by making a different choice, we actually get a new outcome.
Absolutely.
And if we're making choices...
Seems simple, but it really isn't.
I know, isn't it funny?
It doesn't seem so simple, but it is simple.
And what do they say? Isn't insanity, the definition of insanity is wanting a different outcome and not making different choices?
Right. Same choices over and over. So it is all about choice, and it's about honoring our inner knowing, our inner guidance, our inner heart leading us to who we are and where we're going, and not listening as much as we can to other people. Or I know if we're still a child at home, we need to listen to our parents, but there is that inner knowing. And I think it's time that parents started listening to children a little more. But we all need to follow that inner knowing, because we are the ones that know what our soul wants us to do, or who our soul wants us to be.